Hey, superheroes. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, superheroes. Hey, 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 hey. I should probably record that. Hey, superheroes. Is it an anointing? I mean, I keep telling y'all that there's an awakening happening right now, and we are right in the thick of it. So let's have a seat or clean the house, do those dishes, go for a walk, or take a drive and tap into this moment together. Remember, this video is part of a motivational playlist, so let it play whenever you want to hang out with your girl or you need a boost, all right? It's what I'm here for, born to serve. Don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's dive into today's topic. It definitely is top tier. You definitely are going to want to share this one. So it's obvious people are waking up and they're realizing that they want more than that regular old 9-to-5 grind, right? I mean, who hasn't figured out that it's all a bit of a facade by now, right? So let's talk DoorDash. Now, if you've been living on a deserted island, DoorDash is blowing up on YouTube right now still. I mean, it's been about a month now, and we've all seen the wave of videos trying to catch the algorithm, right? Well, make sure you subscribe to her channel too, because you know we support the girls over here, okay? Anyway, we touched on this in the last video, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll leave the link in the description. But it's very clear to me that DoorDash is a part of this awakening, maybe even your awakening. Hear me out, okay? So people are seeing her, right? She's unassuming, she's sweet, and she's just being herself. Yet something about her triggered something in many of you, right? Well, let's talk about what one of those things may be. I want to talk about Black jobs. Let's talk about Black jobs. Laborious jobs, right? Labor, right? Jobs done on plants. I mean, it's in the word, right? These were always Black jobs, right? There has always been sort of this plantation mentality here. Food, hospitality, labor, delivery, right? Who do you see in those jobs, right? Now, make no mistake, you may see poor people of a different persuasion, but make no mistake, in the history of this country, those have always been quote unquote Black jobs. So what happened was the old plantation started giving you benefits, right? And what did we give in return? Well, we, my friends, gave them our energy. But what happens? By the time you know it, you're 90 and you haven't lived life, but you've helped everyone else's dreams come true. People are waking up. Because all this time that you've been helping to make everyone else's dreams come true, you were not knowing or realizing that a different spin on the same game was being played here. You got the benefits, but your pay never allowed you to make big investments that move you into a different tax bracket. That was never meant to happen. But other people, they're taught to go work for a company and then start their own. Now, I stand firm when I say that that's the first way to do it. Everyone should have a business. I don't care what it is. A business means potential freedom. And if you know the history of tax laws, then you understand. I won't get into all that right now, right? Maybe at a later date. But it actually reminds me of when I first started procuring certain business partnerships and just being in those rooms. In those rooms, you understand one thing, okay? You all understand freedom and what it truly means, okay? It's knowledge. It's knowledge to do better and to not be blind to the system. And those C-suite gigs, the CEO, COO, CMO, CQOs, all those high-level gigs, guess what there is there? There's movement in them. There's freedom. They hardly ever stay long in those positions. And even further, in general, they begin to own businesses, plural, okay? They're acquiring them. And then they're really out of the stratosphere. I see it in trading all the time too, right? Once money is made in the stock market, the play is real estate, if you don't have it already. And then if you're striving for real wealth, it's acquiring businesses. But even in my situation, I'm not supposed to be trading the stock market, right? Not this brown girl. But again, the go-to strategy is to own real estate and have business. Full stop, okay? Meanwhile, we've all been conditioned to believe that a good job that you can stay, right, at no movement, no travel, and retire from is the end goal, right? But who told you that? Oh, yeah. We know. I mean, think about it. What mountains can you climb at 72? Seriously, there is beauty in this world beyond measure, and you deserve to travel and see it. I mean, man, I apologize to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you've been conditioned to not see that a plantation is still a plantation, even though you get to go home at night. I'm sorry that your student loans sold to you as part of your American dream has actually been a major roadblock to your wealth creation. I'm sorry that we weren't taught the truth, our majestic indigenous history. Because, ladies and gentlemen, because had we learned that, I know that things would be completely different today. I'm sorry right? But there's no excuse for ignorance. The knowledge is there. And I won't get into the extreme importance of research and books today. Not today. But honestly, everything I'm telling you is actually in books, okay? They always have been, but I digress. Let's bring it back to solutions and motivation. People are realizing that they've been shafted, right? People are waking up to the fact that this system is a facade. We've all seen the cracks starting to show. The entertainment industry, the financial system, everything. I mean, think about the entertainment industry right now, right? Those parties that they're having. It ain't just entertainers, it's politicians at those parties, and there are rituals being performed, okay? It's time for you to know you have the power to create your own realities. Not be scared, let them do their evil rituals. That is not your reality. God exists, okay? And maybe we won't see all the changes in our lifetime, but trust me, justice is being served and your DNA is awakening inside of each and every one of you. So I have to remind you that your energy is your energy. You have the power to create the reality that you want. There is no room for fear and anxiety when you truly understand that. You have the power to create the reality that you want. That's the big secret. That's what they didn't want you to know this whole time. Look, maybe just maybe you believe in Jesus, Yeshua, right? Now, I'm not religious, but you know my thing is sacred science and ancient wisdom. I respect that Jesus, Yeshua, told us that we are gods. How many times? How many times? And I think so many times he said it, I think he got pissed. I think it's John 10 where he goes, have I not told you that ye are gods? Right? That's what I think Jesus sounds like. Right? Yet most people don't even act like it. Now that is the problem that I have with religion. But this is not about religion. I'm imploring you to call your power back and begin acting like the gods that Jesus, Yeshua, has been trying to tell you that you are. So what does that mean? Right? It simply means that you are creators, right? Creating your own realities. You have the power to do so. It is the knowledge that you have the power to create that has been kept, right? The wealthy have kept that to themselves. They secretly use energy while they give you fear. So don't give attention to fear mongering. It is not your reality. Literally, do not waste your energy, okay? Remember, energy is never lost. It's transferred. You can transmute it. We do it all the time in the program, right? Something negative happens, we transmute it, dance to it, and create potential energy for a blessing, okay? You have the power to do that. And I'm sorry that you haven't been taught that, but here we are. So when you call your energy back, it's because that's the energy that you need to manifest your dream life, not give the energy over to fear or a job that you hate. No, that energy is key to creating abundance and joy in your life. And over here, we're all about creating our realities. We don't need to stay stuck in the energy of the past. We've got the scars and ancestral gifts to prove it. You are not beneath anyone or anything. You were born with royal roots, indigenous wisdom, cosmic wisdom passed down through generations. That is your inheritance. And this isn't some fluffy spiritual talk. This is real, factual wisdom that has been hidden from you. Okay? They don't want you to know this because once you do, what happens? You wake up. And guess what? If you're listening to my voice right now, that anointing is on you. Okay? This is when you break through. Don't tell nobody. Just break through. You feel it. Okay? Breaking through. It's like having clay poured on you, right? And yeah, it gets stiff and hard, but it doesn't have to stay that way. You can break out of it. You've got royalty in your veins. Just like DoorDash, right? When she decided to pick up her phone and record herself just being herself in her circumstance, that's when the magic happened. And that is the same for you. It is about stepping and surrendering into your own godliness. Oh, I gotta say that again. It is simply about stepping and surrendering into your own godliness. And that is what she did, right? She wasn't afraid to just be herself. It's my favorite path. The path of least resistance. The path of least resistance. Sis, just follow the path of least resistance, right? The universe is telling you chill out and stride, right? But we want to make it difficult. No more. So she just started creating in that energy and boom, flow. It's literally divine feminine flow and abundance. You've got to surrender. And remember, you're not supposed to be DoorDash, right? You don't need to mimic anyone else. You're not her. And that is the beauty of this all. Yeah, she's funny. Oh, she's funny as hell. But some of you are also funny in your own right. Maybe you're a chef, a painter, a teacher, a coach, or someone who just has a special energy about them. That is your magic, right? Maybe you should consider starting a business or YouTube channel. Some of you just need to hit record and paint, hit record and cook, hit record and garden, hit record and sing, Be brave and let the angels get to work. Take the step. And if you don't know, I'm here to tell you, honey, your angels look like you. If you can imagine a room filled with assassins, angel assassins, gorgeous, handsome angel assassins, and regal royals in that room waiting for you to make a move, always protecting you, waiting for you to understand that you've always had this divinity. Man, I could tell you stories, and these are things that you need to know. But if it's YouTube that you're choosing, then you're uniquely positioned to do something incredible, and only you can unlock that. And by the way, if you try YouTube and it leads you someplace else, don't be surprised. It's all working as it should. There are skills that you will have learned, right? Maybe connections made, but you have to take the first step to show the universe that you're awake and ready to create, ready to be guided and protected knowingly. So when it comes to YouTube and social media, you've got to be brave. That's what it comes down to. I coined the term WOP, W-O-P-T. What other people think. Damn all them people, okay? Those people are not paying your bills. Let me tell you something. Your energy, your creation is yours to use to create your dream life, bringing it into reality because you're not sleeping anymore. Now you know that you can create like a baby God, made in God's image. And when you put yourself out there, you're going to get feedback. Maybe you get one view, maybe a comment. Guess what? That's valuable feedback. Market research that you didn't have to pay for. When it comes to YouTube and social media, you're going to have to rewire your brain and not take these things so seriously. Keep your expectations low when you're starting out. It's really crucial that you do this because in a sense, it's a matrix as well, right? YouTube and social media. It's like the trading world and trading the stock market, all right? There's dopamine, right? Which is the actual trade. You feel the excitement, which is like posting the video. But then what happens? You get 2 views and you're sad because your expectations are too high. But don't you stop, right? And in trading, you may take a loss, but guess what? Every loss is actually helping you improve if you let it. And there was no way I was ever going to stop trading. That's for sure. I understood that. Learning and growing is all part of the process. Unlike the stock market, when you create like a child, you'll hear me say that a lot. When you create like a child, you get to sing to your own keys and dance to your own drums. Make the mistakes. What if I told you that you probably don't get judged on right or wrongs, and that it's more important what and how you create? Huh? So if you want to build a brand, start now. Don't wait. No one starts perfect, right? No one starts out perfect. But every step you take gets you closer to your goal. Be brave. Be brave like a 5-year-old with a new toy. Create. And remember to celebrate your small victories. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. Have the wine. Have the dessert when you post. Be kind to yourself. These are all divine feminine abundance principles. So you start with a project. Whether that's a YouTube channel or something else that you've always wanted to do, just begin. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, to mess up. In my Create Like a Child program, I emphasize this. You got to survey the field, understand your strengths, and just go for it like a kid on the playground. I'm telling you, you will not find anyone like you. That's the beauty. You've got a unique path, a unique gift, and it's time to walk it. You will hear me repeat that sentiment over and over again because I know it to be true. So be brave. Get on camera if you're being pulled to. Record your first video. Whether it's for YouTube, for Instagram, for TikTok, just hit record. Who cares if it's not perfect? Bloopers, the realness, that's what people love. I used to love those as a kid, and even now I still do. That's what's going to set you apart. You gotta let the angels work. Sometimes the things that you think are mistakes turn out to be blessings. Let the angels work. The key point of this video is yes, DoorDash is anointed, and you're anointed too. You're awakening. You're a superhero awakening. You ever see a movie where people have been sleeping in those large tubes, but then something happens and they come alive? You're awakening. You're no longer an NPC in the video game, a non-playable character. You're remembering that you are royal, you are powerful, and you were made for this. So get out there, create your life, and inspire others. And just in case you forgot, you are miraculously made. There's no one like you. Not even a twin can replicate the unique energy that you carry. The blueprint analysis is always available in the description to help motivate you and remind you of who you are. There's a personalized audio message specifically for you, as well as the sacred science of your numbers in the analysis itself. The consulting is booked for now, but the digital course is still available at the time of this recording, so you can learn to create like a child and utilize your divine feminine to attract and create abundance like the empress you are. You were designed to activate now at this time, whenever you see this video, because this message is timeless. This video has no views right now, but one day, in the flow of things, it will reach all that it needs to reach. So if you're here with me now, activate your power. You're already in the process of awakening, and I'm just here as a benchmark on the bench, cheering you on every step of the way on your spiritual journey, on your awakening journey. And yeah, we may have wasted all those years sleeping and snoring, right? But we're up now. We're awakening superheroes. We're creating like Yeshua wanted us to. Creating beautiful lives filled with peace and success and more beauty and more abundance. So till next time, baby gods and superheroes, stay spiritual and stay fly, feminine, and financially fit.